It will be there.
It.
I don't know what it is. It's a bird.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Chamber Talk. Today I'm with Paul Henderson from the Idaho Falls Chukars and also the Spud Kings. Paul, lovely to have you on this episode today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate
I'm excited.
it. So let's start at the very beginning. Tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from? What's your story?
I was born in 1979 here in Idaho Falls, the old hospital. It's not there anymore by the temple. But yeah, grew up here, just not far. And then went to high school, Hillcrest, and ended up transferring to Shelley because I was shy. Okay. And graduated from Shelley, went there for 2 years. And then,
Cool. And what was your kind of first real job?
I would say worked for my parents. They had a carpet cleaning restoration business. Okay. They paid me.
Yeah.
You know? It was a lot of work.
That's good.
Sometimes in just McDonald's, but you know.
Yeah, still, that's something.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. It's like, I've been there myself. What's it like working for parents?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. Because my parents, it was a really great opportunity to spend some time with them because they are worker bees.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the same kind of experience, actually, the opportunity working for my dad growing up. And he kind of made sure I wasn't directly reporting to him. So there's a little bit of a buffer. And it was a real great experience, actually, to just kind of see him in his element, doing what he was doing for his career. And I was just a minion kind of running around a theme park, you know? So it was a lot of fun.
I bet that was fun.
Yeah. We sometimes would have our differing opinions on how business was operating, you know? But it was a lot of fun, great memories. Yeah. So your parents are still with us?
Yep. Yeah, they're doing well.
Great. And they're still here?
In their 80s. My dad just turned 84, 83. I don't know.
Yeah.
Once you get past the number, it's like, woo.
Just another year.
They're doing great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Family?
Married, 3 kids. Yeah. You know, they're all kinds of fun.
So how did you meet your wife?
How did I meet my wife? Met her through an acquaintance.
Okay.
Good. Just met her through a friend and then,
that was it.
A long dating history. Yeah, like 7 years. So.
That's cool.
But
that's good.
We've been married since 2010 or 2009.
Awesome. So how on earth did you end up working with the Chukars and then obviously with the Spud Kings? Tell us that story.
I was graduating from Idaho State University, but it was in December. And I had an internship lined up with the basketball team. At the time, it was G League in Boise.
Right.
That kind of fell through. I had everything lined up, but, you know, their season started in October, so I just kind of never heard back from them. Didn't know what to do. I visited my sister at Edwards Air Force Base and drove by a minor league baseball stadium, and I was like, what? You know, I graduated in sport management. And it was like the first time I really thought, maybe, you know, obviously we've had the baseball team here and there was different names, but it was the Chukars at the time. And so I emailed them looking for an internship and I got the internship and the rest is history. Yeah. So
tell me a little bit of the history of the Chukars then. It's been around for quite a while, but in a variety of different formats, I guess.
Yeah.
So do you know much of the history that you can tell us?
Yeah, I know. I know that baseball's been played there since the 30s, in the same locations. The Melaleuca Field is the third stadium,
right?
And over the years, we've been affiliated with different Major League Baseball teams, whether it's the Yankees, the Angels, the Braves, the A's, the Royals. We were with them a long time, since 2004 to 2020.
Okay.
And you know, the format's changed since 2020 and it's still really great baseball. It's just, we're more of a partner league.
Yeah.
And any team can sign players on our rosters.
And so what would you say, for you is the kind of greatest thing that you enjoy the most about being involved with the Chukars?
I'd say summertime, just enjoying the chaos, you know, kids running around at the games and, you know, you never know what's going to happen every game and just a lot of summer fun. It's you don't even have to care about baseball. It's just a great place to be.
Yeah. So I am a complete new person to baseball. Obviously I'm not from here, so it's not like a huge sport in Ireland where I'm from. So if you're like someone that's never played the sport, understand the sport, what would be your kind of way in which you say you definitely need to come down to Melaleuca Field and take a look?
We treat every game as an event, and I think that's the most important thing. It's not about the baseball game. It is, but there's so many things that go on, promotions and foul balls and just a lot of fun. Sometimes there's giveaways. Just come enjoy the atmosphere.
Right.
And, there's a baseball game there.
Yeah. I'm excited. So this year we actually have a really great partnership with the Chamber and the Chukars, which we just kind of got done this last couple of days, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. And I'm really excited. I've been down a few times. We do Chamber nights every year down there. We just do a specific night for Chamber members. I know you do a lot of stuff with other nonprofits. So could tell us a little bit more about what kind of work you do in terms of partnerships with other businesses, nonprofits in the area.
Dave Elmore is the person that brought the team. He's had the team since, I think, 80s. Now his son runs it, but Dave's recently passed maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
But he had multiple minor league baseball teams throughout the country, and it was, a labor of love. He's a businessman. It was just something that he was really passionate about. And the reason why he was passionate is it really gives these teams an opportunity to be ingrained in the community. And what we do in the off season is sales, it's groups, it's all that, barbecues, stuff like that. But it's also, you meet with corporate partners to be able to create like the Fred Meyer table dates, which gives nonprofits an opportunity to come set up a table at specific games and really promote their cause and just be a face in the community for, their nonprofit.
Yeah.
And that's only just like one of the programs. It's just endless and things that we try to do. And
so how do you go about recruiting players to come and play at the Chukars? What's that look like?
Oh man, that's way above my pay grade. Jeez. No, so Chris Hall, he's the general manager of baseball operations, and he's really in charge of finding the coaching staff, and then the manager is the one who'll bring in his hitting coach, pitching coach, and then really look out to with his contacts to find players.
Yeah. And so what the typical age ranges do you typically get here?
I would say after college, typical is probably 23 to 26.
Okay.
There's some really good, we have over the years, been some really good players.
Yeah. What's this year's roster looking like?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's a big turnover. Last few years we've had a lot of guys returning, and then finally they are on to, different parts of their career. And so this is a really fresh start. And, I've heard a little bit about the roster. There's, I think, a lot of guys that were part of affiliated ball that may have been released. And so we're excited to see what they have. And,
awesome. And so you also have to do some work in order to bring them here too, is that they need somewhere to stay. And so you do some like host families and things like that. Is that the same kind of thing you do with the Chukars as you do with the Spud Kings?
Yeah.
Same deal. How does that work?
The players will pay a little bit of money to the host families, and really we couldn't do it without them. They really give these players a place that feels like home, when they're so far away. And a lot of times, they'll drive them places if they need to. Now that we're not affiliated, I think more people have cars, but some people don't.
Right.
And it's very similar to like having billets with hockey. I think the biggest thing is like with baseball, it's a lot easier because A, they're grown men, and B, they're usually always gone. So,
right. Yeah. And so are they full-time players?
Oh yeah.
That's all they do. They don't have any of the work outside of that. And the reason I ask is that years ago, I actually was involved with ice hockey in the UK, and a lot of those players also, some of them were full-time pro players, but some of them were part-time. We had a little bit of sort of juggling schedules with work to get them all on the ice at the same time for practice.
Oh yeah.
So that was always a bit of a headache. But great that you don't have that problem.
And I think some have side gigs, but it's nothing that, their focus is to be picked up by a major league team and put into affiliated ball.
So how often have you seen that happen then? From players that have come and played at the Chukars that then kick on to the next level?
The new format in the last 2 years, we've had 3 players. So we had 2 last year, 1 the year before.
Okay.
So it took a little time to get the reputation that, the players that come here have an opportunity to get signed by a major league team. And once you start signing a few, then more will come.
More will come. You start getting a better reputation, as it were, for a place for kind of talent to grow and to move on to the next step.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think players really love being in Idaho Falls. There's a lot of good things about it.
Yeah. So what do you when people kind of come from out of state and then move into Idaho Falls, what's their kind of first reaction, just to the place in general?
They love it.
Yeah.
A lot of them love to fish because usually Mondays are off days. And so I think a lot of them love to fish. It's a smaller town. It's really nice. The river walk, it's hard to beat anywhere around here. So
that's fun.
A lot of people really enjoy Idaho Falls.
I know last year for the 4th of July parade, you had a bunch of players in the 4th of July parade. Tell us about that. How was that for you guys?
That was awesome. They loved it. I mean, it downpoured rain.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to have Shaylee put together where the players could be part of Hewitt.
Yeah.
That turned out awesome. And, I had to pick them up. I didn't go because it was raining. But
it's a tough day.
I had other stuff to do. But I picked them up and they were all wet and they just loved it. They thought it was awesome. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it.
We used to be home all the time on the 4th of July, but now it's hit or miss. We're not home this 4th of July, so the players will be on the road. We won't have them in the parade this year.
That's too bad. But you do have a new and improved mascot, right, this year?
Oh, yeah. It's got some muscles now.
So tell us about that.
Yeah. Hunter Blackman, he worked through the mascot. I don't remember what the company was, but all kinds of funny stories. But, yeah, he got it done, you know, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, I saw Hunter the other day. He was in my office with a bunch of other people as a result of the partnership with Hewitt.
Oh.
Again, Shady had put together a meeting of people and Hunter was there and kind of told us about the mascot. So that's fun.
Yeah.
He was kind of saying that if anyone wants to go try it on, now's the time to do it because it gets a bit hot and sweaty.
Yeah, it's not smelly yet. Yeah.
That's funny.
Because I think we were the Chukars in 2004. So I think that mascot that we've had is...
Oh, wow.
Maybe it's the second one, but...
Yeah, it's like 22 years old or something, right?
Either way.
So, jeez.
Big time stinky.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh, wow. That's... 24 years there. Yeah. Gosh.
That's a lot. That's
a long time.
Yeah.
So so you said he's got muscles now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. It's kind of pepped him up a little bit.
Cleaned up trimmed it up. Yeah. It doesn't look so dopey.
That's fun. That's really great. And so what's the plans for the mascot then? Kind of how are you going to use the mascot this year, do you think?
Yeah, the mascot does a lot of appearances. We'll put them in the 4th of July parade.
Yeah.
And he'll go to a lot of schools, do book readings at the library during the summer with the players, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Charlie doesn't read, but I'm sure he'll be there.
Yeah.
It will be there. I don't know what it is. It's a bird. Something like that.
It's non-gender specific bird.
Yeah, whatever.
I love that. Great. You and I were talking about it's just the other day again, just about the many opportunities that businesses have to come and support the Chukars. Tell me a little bit more about that and why someone should really want to get involved and sponsor the Chukars this year.
There's just so many different ways to promote, without feeling like you're promoting.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the few places, say an outfield sign that I think you could put a billboard somewhere and really get a sense of community where, a lot of times it's just advertising.
Right.
But, when businesses support us, it allows us to do other things with, it allows us to do more things with nonprofits, youth groups, all those different types of people that want to come to games. Sometimes they don't have the means to be able to afford a ticket. So it just, I think the more that we're supported, the better off I think we can help people in the community.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an exciting year this year, I feel. Especially for us from our perspective. And we've enjoyed a long kind of standing relationship with the Chukars. But this year, I'm excited to see what else we can do collaboratively to continue to support. Such a vital component of what makes up our community is having a baseball team. You know, we spend all kind of through the winter season talking about ice hockey, but there's no better place in the world, I don't think, than Idaho Falls during the summer to be out watching some form of sport. And we're blessed to have a great facility like Melaleuca Field.
Yeah,
like, it's a great team to watch, you know.
It's just pure chaos every game.
Yeah.
I mean, last year we launched the Just for Kids Foul Ball Club. I thought was really cool.
Oh, sweet.
You know, because the year before I was just like, you know, growing up, going to the games at McDermott, it was dirt parking lot. You know, my mom would get tickets through Westmark Credit Union. So we would go to games. And, you know, towards the end of the game, I'd try to get in the parking lot and get a foul ball.
Right.
Never could get one.
Really?
You know, because the kids that usually get them, they know where they go. And me just being a dumb kid, I was probably in the wrong spot. Where no foul ball hit. But so we, you know, I was just sitting there. I was like, it'd be really cool if we had this club. And, you know, this club is every game, 10 kids that get foul balls. Just bring it to like the gift shop, get it verified, stamped, get a ball cube and an ice cream voucher and a helmet.
That's awesome.
It's all completely free to them. Just another, because who doesn't love to get a foul ball?
Yeah,
it's just a great experience. And it doesn't have to be kids that get it, but it's a very cool program that we, you know, just one of the things that we try to do.
Yeah. Well, I think it was last year or the year before I had the opportunity of throwing a first pitch, what's the term called? Like the kid, is it first pitch?
Yeah, ceremonial first pitch.
Ceremonial first pitch. I had the opportunity of doing that. Never thrown a baseball before in my life. Grounded the sucker. In front of,
a little used to cricket or what?
Yeah, kind of used to that kind of overhead cricket throw. I guess, like, what's the funniest kind of thing you've had out there, like, for a ceremonial first pitch? What's been it's been a kind of fun thing you've seen out there over the years?
One of the most wild things was we had a TV personality, sports guy, goes out there very serious, warming up.
Yeah.
And he just throws it, gets on the mound, which normally you don't do, but gets on the mound and he throws it. And I think it caught on his fingers and it goes straight into the dirt.
Oh, shoot.
He was mortified, but we let him do it again. It was much better, but I was like, whoa. It just went straight down. But there's all kinds of things, you know, like that's cameraman's almost getting nailed. Yeah.
That's funny. Who has been the most kind of well-known person that's thrown a ball out there on the field, you know?
This is before my time, but I know, like, you know, the governor. We've had the governors throw first pitches in 08 when Melaleuca Field first opened. Right. No, 07. Okay. 08 was my first year, but 07, I know that they had the governor there. But we've had, of course, I'm going to draw a blank. A League of Their Own, not Dottie, Gina Davis.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. But you know, we've had a lot of famous people at the games, you know, and it's just random coincidences.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of ex-Major League players. We've had John Havlicek because his son-in-law managed for us.
Oh, cool.
So it's just like weird stuff like that all the time.
That's awesome. Well, cool. I know that we've talked about and touched it a little bit, but I'll try and wrap up a little bit and talk about the partnership with the Chamber. Why was that kind of important for you on your end to partner with the Chamber of Commerce this year?
You know, you guys are so great in the community, very well connected. And a lot of things I think are really beneficial for not only young people coming up in the business world, but established businesses and helping them with their needs. You know, there's a lot of different needs that I've noticed over the years working with different businesses. And I think the Chamber really helps connect people and network. Yeah. And that's what most businesses need. Because, I mean, how many times when you need something, you just call somebody that you know and they know somebody.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's all referral-based. And if you're not networking, then, you know, you're truly missing out, I think.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that and appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me today and No, this is not your favorite thing to be on camera.
Yeah.
But thanks for all you do, Paul. And I appreciate our friendship as well, and our partnership with the Chukars this year, and for your support of the chamber. It means a lot. And look forward to this season. So thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah. Appreciate it. And look forward to seeing you at some games.
So. Yeah, I'm excited. Really excited to do that this year. So everybody, this is Paul Henderson from the Chukars. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.